Hello, hello, hello. For it is coffee time again. That's where I go to the Daily Mail website and we look at the news. Do you remember? Do you remember? Like I have to remind you, because I'm only doing this for the missus, but just in case any wandering viewer wanders by and go, what's he going on about? What's he doing now? UK weather news live, flooding latest as experts forecast Storm Babbitt chaos could last days. Well, it looks alright outside my window, but have we got any good pictures? Any good pictures? I suppose, look at that. I don't know where that is, but you could say they've flooded the engine. I'm here all week, folks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now this isn't. Forget the weather. Forget the weather. It's gonna rain. It's gonna be horrible. But this is a follow-up to the Luton Airport blaze. Do you remember? Do you remember the blaze that caused the car park at Luton Airport to catch fire and be structurally damaged? See this car here, and it resulted in quite a dramatic blaze with something like 1,600 cars damaged, and I mean it's like nothing I've ever seen. And it turns out that the car park had no sprinkler system, so yeah, it was all an absolutely terrible story. But yeah, there's been an update because Bedfordshire police have announced that a man in his 30s was arrested on suspicion of criminal damage. It's understood this was done as a precaution. He's now been released on bail while inquiries continue, and it's related to the Luton Airport car park fire. Investigators believe the blaze was started when a diesel car, thought to be a Range Rover, suffered electrical fault or leaking fuel line, though some reckon it might have been a hybrid, because hybrids have batteries, catch fire. It's all, But yeah, in a police statement, Bedfordshire Police said that police last week arrested a man in his 30s on suspicion of criminal damage in connection to the investigation of a significant fire at a car park in London. I love the way they call it London Luton Airport. Luton's nowhere near London. And it says, we're carrying out a thorough and diligent investigation of all potential lines of inquiry and should be expected after such a major event. The man has been released on bail while inquiries continue. And the Sun reported that the man is thought to have owned a vehicle that was in the car park earlier this month. So mysterious, isn't it? Yeah, the airport has also gone on to say that it's provided the Motor Insurers Bureau, MIB, with the registration details of 1,505 vehicles, along with the parking provider APCO. It had also responded to 16,500 customer queries since the fire. Yeah, it's a shit show. Motor Insurance Bureau, though, they helped us with our claim. If someone's not insured, you go to the Motor Insurance Bureau. That is the animal story. Started that one early. But yeah, they reckon but going back to the weather, they reckon up to 2 inches of rain set to hammer UK. As Met Office issues fresh flood warnings. There we go. So it's not getting any better. Let's go to cult news. This is the story of Simon Lyons and Farid Alizadeh. They set up their West End-based property investment business, N-Star Capital, in 2004, and for years worked together on more than £100 million worth of developments. But Mr. Lyons fell out with his partner after they accused him of being rude and abusive to colleagues, staff and clients. And when you find out what he's done, you might think they had good reason. But yeah, the rude investment CEO branded his business partner as useful as a pair of stale knickers and sent his family's lawyers a bag of manure when they fell out. yeah, he embarked on a campaign of harassment against the pair, sending hundreds of abusive emails to them, their family, business contacts, and religious leaders. He also accused Mr. Alizadeh of playing with himself, all morning, and claiming, "My farts are more useful than this guy." And this is the fellow who's behind this campaign of hate. Yeah, okay. And he was heading off to court, which is nice. But anyway, so they go to court over this because of the harassment. He did a lot. He also accused him of stealing company money, and it went on and on and on and on. Just reading. I'm just trying to get. There is a lot of insults here. I could go through. I'm looking at the. There's just so much to get through. Anyway. Yeah, judge said that harassment had been significantly distressing for all the men involved. Right. And found that he's conducted amounting to a campaign of harassment. Right. And Judge Lewis refused permission for appeal, saying there was no realistic prospect that Mr. Lyons' appeal grounds would result in his judgment being overturned. Right. He said that Mr. Lyons would have to pay the other men's legal costs, with up to £190,000 up front ahead of a full assessment, with the trio's lawyers claiming around £300,000. So there you go, very expensive case. So don't have, what would you say, a temper? I guess that would be. I guess it is a temper, isn't it? What, you want more court news? Oh, all right then. All right. This is the story of Jacqueline, not branded as a hell-raising granny and a neighbour from hell. Shall we have a look at her? Have we got? Let's see. Have we got a picture? Here we go. Here she is. So what did she get up to? What did she do? She bared her breasts at one woman, groped another in a nightclub, and exposed herself to police, who arrested her during a one-woman crime wave. The 53-year-old was branded sexually disinhibited by a judge after the court heard as she stripped off in public and made unwanted sexual advances whenever she got drunk. As we say here, pictures or it didn't happen. Though in this case, maybe we'll skip the pictures. On one occasion, Not removed her top and showed her breasts while having a round with a friend in the street as the victim's grandchildren looked on. In a second instance, she accosted a woman in a nightclub and grabbed her bottom and genitals. Police who arrested Not had to stop her taking her clothes off, and one officer was kicked in the groin as he arrested her during another incident. Not, who's nicknamed Knotweed by friends, lovely name, later argued the incidents occurred when she was suffering from mental health issues. Of course, the old mental health issue playbook. That's what we need to do. But yeah, Minchell Street Crown Court in Manchester, she was jailed for 12 months after she admitted sexual assault, outraging public decency, assault an emergency worker, failing to provide a specimen of breath, and drug possession. There you go. I think this picture's just that's it. That's all you're dealing with. So don't do it again. Hope you've learnt your lesson. No, okay. Oh dear. Oh, war. We don't want to do it. We're not covering the war. What have we got here? Low traffic neighbourhoods. I don't know. Is it worth doing that? Got a lot about Dave Courtney. Again, I don't know. For those of you who aren't in the know, Dave Courtney was gangland figure, a hard man, quite a legendary figure back in the day. He was Vinnie Jones. The inspiration for Vinnie Jones's character in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. He rubbed shoulders with the Crays and that. And at the weekend, it turns out he shot himself. But he did it with class because he put a pillow over his head so no one saw what he did. He'd been suffering from cancer and arthritis and decided that he didn't want to be a burden to his family, so he took the gentleman way out. And here he is, standing outside Camelot Castle in South London. There you go. And that's it. Like Big Dave Courtney, living it large. Again, back in the day, he was all over the telly and whatnot. There we go. What else have we got? Meanwhile, BBC viewers couldn't believe their eyes. This is Points West. That's in the south, isn't it? Southwest, Cornwall way, Dorset. Pam Corcoran got caught out when she was doing the news bulletin. Again, you know when they sign off at the end, people couldn't believe what she was doing. Shall we see? Here she goes. So she's signing off, and then as the camera pans up, she's fake typing. We'll watch that again. So she's signing off, and then a little bit of fake typing there, or maybe she's logging into Amazon to buy something via Amazon. I don't know. Yeah. What else have we got? Oh, we got our first turkey story. Yes, because Christmas is coming. Indeed, we've seen Christmas lights up already, and it's only October. Shoppers opting for a frozen turkey this Christmas could face paying up to 20% more than last year. Oh my God! Frozen birds are normally cheaper, obviously, than fresh ones, absolutely. But do you know what? They thought, we're going to screw the last fucking penny out of you. Price hikes of at least 10% were seen across 13 of 21 frozen whole turkeys or turkey crane lines on sale this week compared to this time last year, according to analysis data by the Grocer. Grocer's a retail magazine. So yeah, so that's not good. Looking at prices compared to 2 years ago, 14 frozen turkeys were 20% more expensive and 2 lines are more than 30% higher. There we go. So for those of you who don't know what a frozen turkey look like, here's a stock image. There you go. As does basted turkey. There you go. Can't make me think of Christmas dinner now. I'm thinking, and that's what it looks like when you're done with it. There you go. Merry Christmas. So you could be paying more for your turkey. At least there isn't a shortage. Do you remember? Normally there's a shortage, but no, this time more expensive. Meanwhile, apparently there's evidence the moon is actually 40 million years older than scientists previously believed. You should never ask the moon its age. It's rude, apparently. But yeah, lunar crystals brought back from the last Apollo mission in 1972 have been used to estimate the exact age of the moon. They've taken their fucking time, haven't they? They've taken their time. And here is astronaut Harrison Schmitt collecting samples during the Apollo 17 mission. Nobody mentions him. It's all Neil Armstrong, isn't it? And Buzz Aldrin. I say we should make Harrison Schmitt the new name. Rolls off the tongue, that one. But yeah, they reckon the crystals must have formed after the impact which created the moon. Assuming the zircon crystals came afterwards, scientists used radiometric dating to work out the age. The results pushed back the age of the moon by 40 million years. Yeah, so it's now at least 4.46 billion years old. Well, there you go. What's 40 million years between friends? Professor Philip Heck said, "Heck, it's older than we thought." Senior author of the research from the University of Chicago explained why it's important to know the age of the moon. Is it really important? I don't think it is. Let's just say it's really old. The moon is an important partner of our planetary system. It stabilises the Earth's rotational axis. It's the reason there are 24 hours in a day and the reason we have tides. Without the moon, life on Earth would be different. Yeah, it would have evolved differently too. It's a part of our natural system, blah blah blah. Yeah, but is it that important that we know how old it is? It's like they don't really know how old we are as a species. It could be that we're a bit older, and they keep finding archaeological remnants of things that maybe put us a little bit older. But there we go. So yeah, the moon is older than it looks. Did I show you a picture of the moon, just in case you forgot? There you go. And this is a picture of the moon. And now, because I've shown that, Peter Gable's got to release another track. See what I did there? I got a little bit of progging. Hey. Hey. What else have we got? Oh, it's a bit dry. It's a bit dry. Here we go. We're going to Union Canal in Linlithgow in Scotland, and there's a thing for magnet fishing. That's where people stand on a riverbank with a rope and a giant magnet and throw it in and see what they drag out. And for two fishermen, what can I say? They had a near explosive discovery. Yeah, it's good, that, isn't it? I'm just waiting for it to cycle round. What did they find in the river? Well, as they pulled out their rope, they found a grenade on the end of their magnet. That's not good. You don't want to find one of those. And yeah, they managed to spark a major bomb scare with their grenade. The grenade was then safely taken to a nearby field and detonated by the bomb squad. And this is Bob from Magnet Fish in Edinburgh holding another big find, which is a World War I bayonet. I mean, again, a bit odd, isn't it? Isn't that an offensive weapon? Arrest him, Johnson. Book him. Meanwhile, tech boss Dario Amadi from AI researchers Anthropic says that artificial intelligence has a 1 in 4 chance of destroying us. That's nice. Meanwhile, we've got more official research, and this is really important, this research. A new study has found that people care about their dogs more than their cats. Yeah, who cares? Researchers sampled 2,170 people who owned either dogs, cats or both, and they were asked asked questions about their pets' care and their attachment to them. And analysis revealed that people seem to care more about their dogs than their cats. So, Peter Sando, first author of the study at the University of Copenhagen, or should I say Copenhagen, said we and others have found that people are willing to spend much less time on their cats than their dogs. Because cats are not like dogs. You know, we domesticated dogs. We domesticated them. It was a team up. Whereas cats domesticated us. Did you know that? The cats actually came into our life. We didn't domesticate them. They came in and went, what's going on here? Why are you feeding that furry thing? You could be feeding me. And they mooched. They mooched on the dogs. Look it up. Cats domesticated us. We didn't domesticate them. And that's why we have this weird kind of relationship with cats, because they're not like dogs, are they? They're just not, because they're cats. That's why. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Our leader and saviour, Elon, said that Twitter is launching 2 new tiers and users will have to pay a premium to avoid ads. I tried that, you lying so-and-so, with your previous subscription thing, and it didn't work. I still saw ads. On a post on X, he said that 2 tiers of X Premium will be launching soon. One lower cost with all features but no reduction in ads, and the other is more expensive but has no ads. he's trying everything to claw back the money he spunked up the wall on this. And here he's thinking, I think I done a wrong un. I think I done a wrong un. You shouldn't have gone near it. You shouldn't have gone near it. But, you know, at least you get free speech now. Free speech. Yay. So, there we go. Oh, this is a good one. Again, where do we file this? Guinness, yeah, it's Guinness World Records news, but I think it's also art news as well. This is the story of the Nelson family, which is made up of husband and wife Ian and their 33-year-old son Tom. And they run Sunnyfield Farms in Southampton, and they've set the record for the largest kookaburra mosaic, and it was set on October the 18th. And what they've done, and it's quite amazing, is they've farmed 10,000 pumpkins and squashes to create an amazing mosaic based on Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. And I just think that's brilliant. Yep, they made a masterpiece mosaic using... If you think you're having a bad day, it's not as bad as this lady, Ashley Fell. She was looking for a bag in the back of her car when her two daughters were arguing over who should sit in the front seat. Right? Layla, 12, and Lily Rose, 9, have been basically misbehaving, acting the goat, right? And the security camera caught what happened next. So anyway, they're arguing, and the handbrake gets disengaged, and there go the doors. Yeah, both front doors wankered by the gateposts. Oh, someone's in trouble. Ashley said the car nearly crushed me, and luckily none of the kids were hurt. Otherwise, it could have been a lot worse. So there you go. They set the handbrake off. Oh, are we? Wait a minute. Something's happening. What is going on? Are you getting any of this? Because I'm getting some red lights at this end. I don't know if you're getting any of this. Oh well, I'll plough on. I'm getting some very strange. I'm gonna end it here. I think I might just end it because what is going on? Meanwhile, remember the other day, on Friday, the trend for nude leggings is it seems to have grabbed the imagination of the newspapers, and this picture was taken in a park. What do you think of that? It's not a good look, is it? It's not a good look. It looks like she's forgotten her trousers, isn't it? And that was put up on TikTok, but then removed for breaching TikTok's nudity guidelines. She's not nude though. This is the thing. She's actually wearing leggings, and it's happened again. The Sun have really, because they did it the other day, and this is another one that's gone. Has it gone to TikTok? and this one's actually got video, which again, it's not a good look, is it? These nude leggings. I mean, if you do that in the imagine doing that on the road, traffic, you could cause a car crash. Anyway, I don't know if anyone's even getting any of this because my OBS is acting up. I'm going to try something. I think that might be interfering with it. Is that interfering with it? No, something's interfering with OBS. And I wonder what it is. But anyway, let's do some animal news and I can get out of here. Meanwhile, let's visit Bobby, the world's oldest dog. We have covered him before. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, getting his 2 Guinness World Records. If the pop-ups, I can't get it to do what I want it to do. Oh boy, Daily Mail website. Why are you doing this to me? I get the feeling that my computer is just playing a game with me. Let's try that again. No, okay. We're gonna have to do it. We have to do it the old way. Yeah, Bobby the dog had 2 world records. 31 years old, which isn't bad going. Here he is. Oh. But yeah, it was announced that Bobby, the oldest verified dog in history, passed at 31 years and 163 days old. There you go, on October the 21st. So let's just take a moment to think about poor Bobby, who's gone to heaven, because all dogs go to heaven. Good old Bob. Yeah, you're a good dog, good boy. Meanwhile, let's go to the Liwodi National Park in Kasunga National Park in Malawi, East Africa. Yeah, basically, got a lot of elephants. They've got a lot of elephants, and so what they're going to do is they're going to relocate the elephants. But how do you relocate an elephant? Do you call them an Uber and tell them to get in the trunk? No, you sedate them and you lift them up and hoist them out. Just because there are too many of them and they're going to move them elsewhere. And here he is, look. These elephants weigh up to 6 tons, so going to need a bigger crane. And then they're hoisted aboard their transport. Yeah, they are going inside. And there's another one. It's surreal. It's like something from a Salvador Dali painting. Because they're big and they're just hanging there in the air. Anyway, I'm going to quit that there before my computer suddenly sparks or something. There's something going on with it. Something's misbehaving. And yeah, so let's have a look in the chat room to see if there's anybody in there. Fasano's in. Grant says, sound like a perfect woman for Stephen Wilson. I don't know who that is. Run says, hi there, Darren. Hi, Run. Fasano says, I didn't report last Christmas on the Sky price of turkey. It wasn't a snow. It was that there was going to be turkey, a turkey deficit. No turkeys. There's always a story. Fasano says the more things change, the more they stay the same. Exactly. Run says it skipped a couple of times, but all okay. I'm getting weird, like it's saying red. I'm getting a red light. So I can show you. I can show you what I'm getting. He says, "Whoops, don't want that one." Look, I'm getting a weird. Look, it's saying red light for danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. So I don't know why it's doing that. It kind of caught my eye and put me off. Don't like it. but I'm glad it's getting there. Bino says, craze, that is craze. Yeah, again, craze. For someone says, never mind AI destroying humanity. A more real threat is the current tensions between superpowers with nuclear weapons. Nah, it'll be alright. But I'm sure it'll be just fine. Just fine. And yeah, I'm getting weird messages here, so thank you for watching. That was the news. Sorry if it sputtered or stuttered or whatever. I don't know why OBS is doing what it's doing. There's something upsetting it. And yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. Killing the channel, one video at a time. That was the news. There's only one more thing left to say, by now you should know what that is. That is, drink it up. Ta-ta.